Namaste, Rev G here, continuing in our Lenten journey. Today, I want to focus on this, an excerpt from this, which is Psalms for Praying by Nan Merrill. And my mom turned me onto this book. It's amazing. What they've done is they've taken the Psalms and they've put it into a just kind of different languaging. And it's so awesome and beautiful. So I just opened up, I just thought, okay, Spirit will inspire us and Spirit will rule as far as selecting the Psalm. And I opened up to Psalm 8. So I want to read it and then maybe talk a little bit about it. And then we'll end with a prayer like we usually do. Psalm 8. O love, my beloved, how powerful is your name in all the earth. You whose glory is sung in heaven by the angels and saints, who with the innocence and spontaneity of a child confound those who are mighty and proud. You quiet the unloving and fearful. When I look up at the heavens, at the work of love's creation, at the infinite variety of your plan, what is woman that you rejoice in her, and man that you so delight in him? You have made us in your image. You fill us with your love. You have made us co-creators of the earth, guardians of the planet, to care for all your creatures, to tend the land, the sea, and the air we breathe. All that you have made, you have placed in our hands. O love, my beloved, how powerful is your name in all the earth. That is beautiful, really, really beautiful. I particularly like, what is woman that you rejoice in her, and man that you delight in him? You know, when I look up at the heavens and all of your amazing creations, what is it about humans that you love so much? We're talking to God now, right? Boy, I identify with that, right? Because sometimes you look at humanity and us killing each other, bombing each other, hurting each other, the trauma that we commit on each other, the trauma we commit on the planet, the trauma we commit on the creatures of the earth, like the things that we do. We look at how we treat animals, how we treat children. Now, I know you're going to say, Rev G, you're focusing on the negative. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. And that's what God does. God doesn't necessarily overlook the bad that we've done, because God, you know, we believe that we've been given this free will. And in the Hindu tradition, that's karma. You know, we create our own karma, right? So I wonder, like, what does God think? But again, now I'm making God into like this certain image, you know, rather than God creating us in God's image, I'm creating God in my image. And that's backwards, right? So, you know, the bottom line is that it's not my business. In recovery, we talk about like, that's God's business. It's not my business about what other people are doing. It's only my business what I'm doing. And so how glorious is the name of the divine, of the beloved, how glorious in all the creation that we see, and that we are co-creators. And what does that mean? Well, we are the guardians of this world. We are the guardians of our brothers and sisters. We are the guardians of the creatures of the land. We are the guardians of this beautiful Mother Earth. We're the guardians. We're the guardians of our own selves. And so with that in mind, we ask for God's grace and mercy to be able to give us the strength and the courage that we need to be those good guardians, to continue to make God so, so proud of us, knowing that the creation that we are, that God, that there's no mistakes that have been made. And so we pray for the people on the planet that are suffering right now. We pray for those who are in trauma. We pray for those who are in war and in war-torn countries, leaving behind their homeland, whether they be Syrian, whether they be Ukrainian people, the people of our planet, whether they be from Africa, wherever they are, all over the world. Many of our people, our brothers and sisters are suffering greatly. And so we ask for God's grace and mercy and a legion of angels to be at their side, inspiring them and encouraging them to keep on keeping on. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.